And God will be with you no matter what you go through in the future. I think this is very important, because one of the sad realities of life is that as time passes and we grow older, the fact is that people leave us. We don't like it, but they will. You will be left alone by other people. As you go into the future, you're going to have family members and loved ones who will die and pass on, and they will leave you behind. That is a fact. You will have kids who will grow up and they will leave the home. Some of you are saying, I can't wait for that precious moment. But trust me, some of you have already experienced that empty nest syndrome, and your children have been gone for years. But it's difficult when they leave. And you may have parents who have moved into rest homes or away from you. There will even be some people who will walk out on you intentionally, slam the door in anger, never to return. So we have this mutual fear that we will be abandoned and left alone. But the good news is that God promises us, I will never leave you. This is one of our deepest fears, the fear of abandonment, the fear of being left alone or forsaken. I've seen it over and over again as a pastor, as I've stood at the graveside and listened to a grieving spouse saying, how am I going to go on? How am I going to go on without and live my life without my spouse? Or I've stood beside a parent that's just lost a child. Sat and talked with the man or the woman who had just lost their job of 10 or 15 years and wonder, what do I do now? How am I going to make it? The answer is that God is the same. God is with you, and He will give you the strength to make it through the tough times. Isaiah 43:2 says, and when you go through the deep waters and the great troubles, I will be with you. This is the central truth that you and I need to grasp. We will never be without God in our lives. He is always there. He says, I will be with you. When you go through the waters of difficulty, you will not drown. When you go through the fires of oppression, they will not burn you. I want you to notice that the prophet Isaiah said that you will go through them. You don't stay in them, and the fires will not consume you. Listen, in your future, you're going to face some deep waters. You're going to think that you're going to go under for the last time. In your future, you're going to face some major troubles. Count on it. That's just the way life is. Jesus did not tell us that we're going to make it to heaven on a bed of roses. As a matter of fact, Jesus said in John 16:33, He says, in this world you will have trouble. Now, I wished He hadn't said that, but He did. But the good news is, He said, be of good cheer, for I have overcome the world, but in me you will find peace.